All right, this is what's interesting to us this morning. That's brought to you by Grand Prix Motorsports. If you are looking for the original motorcycle, talking about the Indian motorcycle, only one place to find it in all of Colorado, and that is off of County Line Road and
Santa Fe, Santa Fe, Santa Fe.
You got some jazz hands going with that?
Just put on a show here.
Okay. Why do so many college basketball fans hate Duke?
Well, I mean, we watched a whole dang 30 for 30 about that just a couple weeks ago.
That was Leitner.
But Leitner
really
is Duke.
Yeah, he
embodies
Duke.
Yeah, he embodies Duke, and I mean, they talked about it all the time. The guy broke it down. He's talking about the idea of like class. They look smug. They're clean cut, but they're dirty players nevertheless. Coach K's hateable.
What's hateable about Mike Krzyzewski?
Well,
I'm playing devil's advocate, but a part of me is very serious here. What is hateable? Seriously, about a guy like Mike Krzyzewski,
I don't hate
who
him.
has won in every possible scenario. He has won with seniors.
Right.
He has won with freshmen.
Well, now he has.
He has won with one and dones.
Yep.
Now
Okay.
he
He has won with role players. He has won as an underdog.
He won the
has won
Olympics.
as a favorite.
He won the Olympics.
He's won in every possible fashion. John Wooden didn't. He kept getting big guys like Walton and Alcindor, and he got a lot of help from a guy out east.
Right. But I guess what I'm saying is, if America hates the Duke player, they hate the Leitner, they hate whoever the preppy guy is this year. Well, who's the ringleader of that? So I don't think they hate Krzyzewski. Personally, I think they hate his program, but I think even the people who hate Duke, they're still like, man, it's pretty cool what they've accomplished.
It is interesting you say that because most teams that have a coach that's been there for decades, they hate the coach. The opposing fans hate the coach.
Right.
I don't ever sense that with K.
Yeah.
They respect him. They loathe him at times because they win too much. But it really is the image of Duke: class, privilege.
Right.
You know, these preppy school. And Leitner fit every one of those. Even though I found a lot about in that documentary that he really was a working class family. He was hardly, but the image of him was the perfect rich preppy kid who talks trash,
and they're good all the time,
and they win all the time.
Winning,
But I don't ever. It's funny because a lot of coaches I talk to, high school coach, the one guy they look to is Coach K. And because Dean Smith was political, so sometimes people didn't like him for his political stances and polarizing. You don't sense that with Coach K, that they just don't like Duke. Duke would become the Yankees of college basketball. They just win too much. Yeah. That's the sense I get.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe a good thing for this is that they lost to Mercer last year.
Right.
So it wasn't like, oh, here's Duke again. It's like, oh, remember last? And what did they say on the telecast last year? Tyus Jones was a high school senior. They lose to Mercer. He texts the coach, that won't happen next year, coach. And then there he was scoring 1 million points in the championship game. I like stuff like that.
All right, that segment was brought to you by Grand Prix Motorsports. If you are looking for the original motorcycle, talking about the Indian motorcycle, there's our main man, Heath.
Which one's Heath?
Heath is the guy on your right. That's his 2015 Indian
Who's
Chieftain.
the guy on the left?
He's the guy who sold him the motorcycle.
Why do
We're
we not know
supposed to
his
get
name?
that info. Come on, Eric.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, it's so simple.
Put his picture
It's
on
all
there.
ball bearings these days.